Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are here with Bonita Vista Boys Men's Volleyball.
I'm Dylan Hash.
And I'm Quinn Nikris.
And this is BVX.
Today, the Barons will be facing off against Mater Dei. Seeming like a pretty even matchup. Last year, Mater Dei did win state, but rumors are they lost a lot of their seniors.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Aiden McPherson today, and I think you were with me when we were at ASB, and we both overheard the conversation, and he said, I think we're going to win today. And we did bring up that they did win state last year, and they are a pretty formidable foe to face off against in their season, especially in this game, because it turns out to be their first league game of the season.
Yeah,
so
that's a big one. You definitely want to start out strong with league. Honestly, I think the Barons have a chance this year to win league again, back like in 2024.
I think we have the squad, honestly. You remember that? 2024?
Yeah, 2024. Both me and Dylan were on the playing. Were you there or no? You were 2023.
I was 2023.
Yeah, okay. 2023, 2024. That was a great year. Sadly, I wasn't on Varsity. But
Me either.
Looks like
for
the
23.
game's about to start. Barons may have one starting possession of the ball.
So
15.
Quinn, it's going to be 5 sets potentially.
Yeah.
With the minimum of 3. And it's not really a time thing, it's a scoreboard, correct? So 25.
Yeah, so you'll go to 25 points. Whoever reaches 25 points. However, on the last set, whoever reaches 15 first. And also, with that in mind, you have to win by 2 points in order to win that set. So if it's a neck and neck, 1 point sort of thing, you got to get 1 more point just to have that 2 point gap in order to take the set. So an example of that would be if it's 24-25, the team with 25 points still has to get to 26 to win. That's made for some pretty interesting games I've seen. Some games I've seen have gone all the way up to 35.
Oh my, I remember personally, I forget the high school it was, but I remember it was a huge one. In the gym's auditorium, it had like a balcony looking over it.
Maybe Westview?
I think so. It was like red.
West
red.
Hills, West Hills, yeah.
And that was such a good game. It went to, I think, 33, which was like unbelievable.
Yeah, I actually went to a college game, UCSD versus CSU Northridge. That game, their 5th set actually did go to 35. It was 33-35.
Okay, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially for a college game. Those sort of things don't happen. Looks like the Barons will not be starting with the ball today. But yeah, let's get right into it. So our starting lineup for the Barons is number 2, Zach Hugar, number 18, Thomas Perez, number 8, that is
Roberto.
Oh,
Thomas with the
ball
set.
Hit by DJ into the back row. It is shanked off into the crowd. Barons scored 1 point first. All right, back with our lineup. Number 13, Aiden McPherson. Looks like Jamison Jones has just subbed in for Zach Hugar. They might be running a 5-2 set.
Getting into the rotation now.
Hey, good block by Diornares.
Seemed like a collaboration with Jamison Jones there, both of them standing at the top. Here's Aiden again. Set by 7.
Strong hit. From my view, that looked like it was out. I don't know. It's up to the line judge, though.
So right now it's going to be 2-0 to the Barons.
Should be
2-1 now.
2-1, yeah. Big tip into the opposition, getting the point for the Barons as a tool.
He had the right idea on that one, just into the wrong spot, went out of bounds in the left side.
You're always looking for those sort of tricky plays because a lot of the times with these stronger teams, you can't just keep on hitting into them. You got to go with the smarter tactics that they're not exactly expecting. That could be tipping into an empty position, tooling off of them outside into the block. Yeah.
And right there what we saw was DJ saying, screw the smart plays and the tipping. Let's just go straight to the slam. 3-1,
so
3-2, my bad.
With the serve. That ball is out. Point for the Barons.
Here's Isaac, their setter.
Isaac has been with the program for 3 years now, I believe.
You're forgetting the year where he was on novice with me.
Oh, okay. Let's make that 4 then. Yeah, I wasn't there yet. Big hit by Joshua Manalagat. It was returned back over in 2. Big hit by Dior Ayres, and it's out, but point for the Barons. Touch.
And again, another amazing hit by DJ. It's almost 100% when you get it to him.
Yeah.
So Isaac serving again.
And that is another point for the Barons. An ace, they would call it.
Nice ace there. And Isaac's going to pick it back up. 3rd consecutive serve now.
And it's into the net. That'll be a point for Mater Dei. Good streak, though.
That's what you don't want to happen, though. It's always a bad moment when you miss a serve.
Yeah. There's all these tiny little, a lot of players
Barely
have their
kept
own
up, and
routines.
DJ slams.
A lot of players in their serve have a routine, very specific. If they mess it up just a little bit, throws them off, and they can't get that serve over.
Correct.
All right, Dior Ayres is now up for serving. And
Little
that
trickery.
is an ace for DJ. Score is now 7-3.
So here's Dioran, and you know he's had about 2 huge slams now in this game.
More than 2, I think. Hey, and that's another ace for DJ.
Yeah,
8-3.
that was just in the perfect spot, and there's nothing else I could say about
Using
that one.
Visualization, you kind of see the gaps between the 2 players that you're serving across into, and DJ, I think, does that perfectly.
Here he goes again. And he's got a float serve, you know, it's not too hard.
Yeah.
It's with a purpose.
That was received by Zach Hugar. Oh, and he blocked DJ into getting that next ball. See, it's all about communication. Sometimes those things do happen, though.
Barely gets it over with the tip, but Barron point. So, hey, Quinn, I mean, 10-4 right now. Bonita's been playing pretty good, especially against this Mater Dei team.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that conversation earlier with Aiden, again, maybe Mater Dei did fall off just a little bit. Hey, and that serve was turned back over by Aiden McPherson.
Now, the cool thing about this squad is most of them have been playing together for, 4 straight years, and they have a lot of chemistry. I'd say chemistry is probably one of the most important things in volleyball.
It's a very tightly wound, very supportive team together. There goes Joshua Manalagat with the hit to get the point for Bonita, 11-4.
Here's Thomas Perez now. Good hit, received.
Received by Dior Ayres, and it was too tight. It went up into the net. Roberto couldn't push it over.
So there's a point for Mater Dei, and substitutions for Mater Dei in rotation. Received by DJ. To Aiden, and he sends it home. Good smack by him. It's going to be 12-6.
Roberto Chida is going up for the serve. And it is blocked onto our side, however.
Thomas to DJ.
Tipped over by DJ. Rolled.
Barely gets over.
Zach Hugar. Hit over by DJ. Tipped.
Zach with it. Back to DJ.
Oh,
What a
spot on Mater Dei.
Yeah, good spot.
Those sets like that in men's volleyball are pretty uncommon. With men's, it is a lot more centered around strength and power. With women's, it's a lot more technical.
Oh, yeah.
If you go and watch a men's game, it's it's a lot of just big hits. That does bring the energy. However, those games do not last nearly as long. With women's, it's a lot of tipping, like what you just saw.
Back to Benita. To DJ.
Hit by DJ. That's a point for Benita. And DJ is just on fire. It can't seem like Mater Dei can cover him just enough.
And watching these volleyball games, every single time I get more of an understanding of DJ's character, you know. He gets heated, like he gets really, really good as the game goes on. He doesn't just start off
for Bonita
strong.
Vista. 14-6.
13, number Aiden McPherson. And a little oopsie daisy there on Mater Dei's part. That was not ideal for them
Point
on the
for
tip.
Bonita Vista. Typically in volleyball, if you are the other team, you don't want to be trailing by more than 3 points. With getting a gap this big, this early into the game, it is a pretty telltale sign of how the rest of this will go. However, things have gone bad for the Barons before with starting out strong, so I don't want to jinx it.
Aiden now. Hey, Quinn, you might have jinxed a little bit.
Maybe we
something.
can delete this live stream so nobody sees that.
Okay. So now Mater Dei. And they take a little bit to serve. Take a little time. I think they're trying to get the rotations correct. To DJ.
Big block from Mater Dei. You see, when you have a big hit and a big block, it really provides that energy. However, the Barons won't let that get to them. I also want to bring up that next game on Thursday for the Barons will be at Eastlake against Eastlake High School.
17-9 now is the score.
If you guys are looking for a home game to attend, though, on April 21st, Bonita Vista will be playing Otay Ranch. (17-9) is the current score.
And Isaac serves. Point for Mater Dei.
17-10.
They're down 7.
Still a pretty good gap. That's why it's nice to have that buffer in the early game. However, you don't want to let that shrink too much. A lot of the times I've seen with the Barons is they get a little bit too comfortable and they start to slack off in their power a bunch, and the opposing team creeps in.
Thank you,
Like,
Quinn.
I'm in the game. It's been a little bit since then, but nice to touch the ball.
You know, that happened to me last time, and it went in the air, and I had to basically set it. Practically set it back to DJ,
what
you know.
What position did you play your freshman year? I forget.
Middle.
Oh, me too.
Middle blocker, bro.
Yep.
The tall prevails.
Yep. Middle is one of the hardest positions to play in volleyball. You're always in the way of people, always have to be looking out. You're always jumping, always running to go block everything.
I like to compare it to the quarterback position in football.
Yeah, definitely. I think that and libero are one of the hardest, and probably
okay, libero is probably harder, I think.
Depends that ball is out.
I don't know.
Point for the Barons.
Setter is either really easy or really hard.
The game score is 19-11. Dioran Ayres up for serve. And looks like that's another ace. Score will be 20-11 now.
Almost immediately just shooting themselves in the foot here, Mater Dei. But what can you do against DJ?
Yeah. DJ does play for Coast Volleyball, one of the premier teams in San Diego County.
Good tip by Jameson there. Back set. Or side set. I don't know, Quinn. I don't know anymore.
Good block by Roberto Chaidez.
21-11.
One thing I do want to add for maybe some of our viewers who haven't seen volleyball as much, you might see a player on the court with a different jersey than all the others. That is indicating of the libero. They typically are a shorter player you might see as well, and their job is to kind of get any ball that might be difficult to get to. So they're very They're very high in agility. They can basically get anywhere on the court super fast, and they can receive it perfectly right to their setter in need be.
And just as you were talking about, the libero sets it.
Looks like Joshua Manalaga just tooled that off of those modern-day blockers.
Yes.
Joshua is a junior this year. Not super experienced in volleyball, but does have a very strong arm.
Back set.
Big block by Roberto again. However, it does not get the point for the Barons.
Back to
again.
Isaac.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Can the Barons keep it alive?
Up a wall right now, and Roberto finally gets through.
Wow.
The Barons. Looks like Modern Day went under the net and got the point for the Barons.
Brings them to 23 and Modern Day at 12.
Zach Hugar up for serve. Just over the net for an ace.
And
see, that's a tricky one.
Those are the perfect serves, you know.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
You might not
they wouldn't happen much.
You might not mean to do it intentionally, but when it happens, it sure does.
When they would happen for me, it would be like, oh, I'm not trying to do that. It's gonna miss.
And there goes our roof again. Benita's roof is notorious for being a little bit too low for volleyball.
Yeah, it's pretty
and
janky.
Roberto tooled that off of the modern day blockers, and that is game point. 25-12 for first set. We will be back soon for the next set. It is best of 3. That's pretty good.
I need water.
Okay. All right, welcome back. Just went for a little water break. Seems like the Barons are in a huddle. Maybe they're changing their rotation strategy. Never really know with that. Seems like it's working out pretty well for now, so they might stay with that 5-2 rotation. Another rotation possibility would be their 6-2. The difference in that is pretty slight. It just involves the substitutions with libero and setter.
Very nice, well said there, Quinn. And you could see Coach Christian. It's been a very, very good coach.
And the coach.
3 years has it been, or 2?
2 now.
2 years.
So originally the head coach was Coach Luis. Since then he has left, retired. Is that Mr. Romero I see?
Is it?
Nope. Whoops.
Miss Romero sighting, bro.
So now, since then, Coach Christian has taken over the program and has brought in another coach named DJ. He coaches novice as well as helping with varsity.
Really, really nice seeing our coaching staff come to fruition now.
Indeed. With DJ growing the program and training the next generation of varsity players, that's going to be really important if the Barons want to continue to grow and keep winning state championships.
They can't be like Modern Day, man.
Very close to a CIF championship. However, Eastlake had a very powerful team. Actually, one of their commits this year are to, not UCLA. Their last year, one of their commits went to USC, I believe.
Really?
USC or UCLA, one of the two, even though they are rival schools.
It's pretty gangster. So I think that's going to be our starting lineup here. Isaac, Roberto, Aiden, Thomas, Jameson, and, of course, DJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm interested in how the set's going to go, you know?
Yeah. This happens a lot with the Barons where they start out very strong, and then the next set they start to kind of they think it's going to be an easy game, and maybe they don't try as much. They start to joke around. They go with more experimental plays, which sometimes work, sometimes they don't.
They start to decompress, really.
They don't stay as warm. Bench isn't as energetic. That energy from the bench can really do a lot.
I agree.
Looks like quite a decent turnout for a volleyball game tonight.
I'd say so.
It is their league opener, so that might have to do something with it. And just some prior information on the JV match. They won in 3 sets. So
Ooh.
first set it was JV won. Second set Modern Day took the win, and third set JV won. So a pretty tight game. With JV, it's a little bit different from Varsity. They play to best of 2, while Varsity plays best of 3. So the highest matches Varsity can go is to 5. The highest for JV is to 3. And McPherson up for the serve.
We're trying to just play 3 games here, just sweep them.
Yeah, that would be best.
Aiden, he went a little soft on that serve, like a, get it, ice cream soft serve.
Oh,
Ooh. That didn't have no correlation.
Hey, I'd be in the mood for a soft serve.
Really fire.
What's your favorite place to get soft serve, Dylan?
I don't know. I don't know if soft served is a category. I usually get my ice cream from like Cold Stone, which isn't soft served at all.
That's hard.
That's
scoop.
very hard stone.
Dang.
It's hard served.
That serve was quite very close to the edge. Yes, that'll be a point for Modern Day. Barons thought that was going out, stayed in.
So that was a hard serve.
Yeah, you could say that.
Bro. Oh, he got to it.
Zach Hugar, the libero. Again, I believe that ball might have been out, but they don't want to risk what just happened last time. Again.
DJ saves it. Isaac to DJ.
Block tooled out. Point for the Barons.
Unable to get it done there.
Score is 2-2.
2-2s now.
2 Tuesday.
Isaac, number 10, sends it up.
Big serve from
That was
Isaac.
huge.
Good job by Joshua Manalagat and the other outside on Modern Day. However, is brought back over.
Zach to DJ. And they're blocking him pretty well now.
Ooh. Point Modern Day.
Great point for Modern Day now. 2-3, and you know Modern Day is just playing the short game. They're honestly just tipping. They're not really even hitting hard balls. Just trying to trick the Barons.
When Bonita does have quite a lot of height on them in the front row, making that hitting into the block much harder. So tipping really is their only option. That happens a lot with teams that have a lot of height or a lot of power. With that blocking, eventually those players honestly might get even scared of blocking those other players and back down from it. Looks like the referees are having a little chat as well. Not too sure what that's about.
Yeah, a little chit chat. Always happens. But it's okay. At least we know that they're paying attention.
Just doing their job.
Here's
Ball
Zach.
up by Zach Hugar. That was close to the ground. Hit into the block. Blocked back by Modern Day. Set over by DJ. Blocked by Jamison Jones. Point Bonita.
I don't know what that means, guys, but someone won the
Seems
lottery.
like a foul has been called. Oh, looks like the point has been reversed. Point Modern Day.
So it's 2-4 Modern Day.
Yeah. And that ball was out, however, so it is now 3-4 Bonita Vista. Seems like Modern Day is not taking too much advantage of that possession of the ball, though.
Yeah, I'd say if Modern Day wins this one, it's definitely going to be close.
DJ up for the serve. And it's over. Big
Slammed it.
hit. It's received by DJ quite well, and it's going to be over. Blocked by Joshua Manalagat, however, it is out. Point for Modern Day. Substitution for Modern Day. Seems like 6-4-9.
Why are they chanting? Just serve it, bro. Here's Isaac.
Joshua Manalagat again for the hit. It was blocked down onto Modern Day side. Point Bonita.
So here's the libero now, number 2.
As you guys might have seen there back in that play, actually, Joshua kind of went for a lighter hit. That might have been because earlier he got blocked hard by that Mater Dei player. Kind of showing what I said earlier with that being just a little bit scared.
You know, these Mater Dei players they're very small. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I think last year they had a lot of height. However, this year they've lost a lot of those players due to graduations, whatnot. Yeah.
But then I look to their bench and there's just a bunch of tall people over there. They might be in the middle of a rotation.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. Big hit by Aiden McPherson, and it is point Bonita.
Nothing the Short Kings could do about that one. All right, I think it's DJ now or Thomas Perez. Here we go.
Perez up for the serve. He is committed to UCLA, not for volleyball though.
That's nice.
Serve over. Oh, that set was way out of there. Point Bonita.
Yes. Here's Tomas.
Shanked by Mater Dei. It is brought back over though.
Isaac.
And it's good
over.
save
Wow.
by Isaac. That was an amazing play.
Thomas
Tip over
to Isaac.
Isaac.
Oh, that might have
Dumped
been a
it
throw.
over
I'm
the
not sure.
net. Not called by the referees. Again, he hit it though. That is a okay play.
And like
Point
you
Bonita.
said, Quinn, you said in the second set they might play a little loose, they might play a little
Yeah,
fun.
as you see, this game is a
And
lot closer.
That was a lot of fun that Isaac just had.
Yeah,
right
a lot
there.
closer and a lot more experimental on the plays. Shanked, and that is an ace for Thomas Perez.
Very easy
6-5
ace.
Bonita. Actually, correction on that, 8-6.
8-6.
They sure did get a lot more points than I thought they did.
So Thomas serving again. He's been very consecutive with this.
Yeah. Having that just consistent serve is always what a coach wants to look for in volleyball.
Oh,
just
yeah.
being able to get it over the net is a great accomplishment for most players. Score is now 9-6.
And Tomas once again. Here we go. Very
Received
efficient
by
with
Mater Dei
serves.
Bumped over very
See,
lightly.
that was like a baby
Big
bump,
hit by
bro.
Aiden McPherson. However, ref calling the point for Mater Dei, probably due to a net touch by Bonita.
Yeah, I call that one a makeup call. I mean, maybe they made a penalty earlier in the game towards Mater Dei, and they had to get him back.
Mater Dei again.
Here's Roberto.
Oh, and it's up.
Wow.
And it's over. Great teamwork there.
That was the best save from today.
Point Bonita. Looks like Mater Dei went under the net. Score is 11-7.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it really is hard to watch out for your feet. Even if your feet go under the line underneath that net, it is a point for the other team. You got to watch where you're standing.
Yep.
But you
Roberto,
still want to stand your ground.
You know, one thing that's good is that we're getting a lot of consecutive serves, right, from these players.
Big hit, however, it was out.
Okay, well, not anymore. Oh, that was out? Okay, thank God.
So
Roberto's
looks like
gonna
it'll be
serve.
12-7. Bonita Vista leads. Took them a while to get that ball back. Went all the way into their team room.
All the way back.
It's the biggest hit we've seen from Mater Dei tonight. Looks like they might have put in one of their bigger set hitters.
Maybe.
Point Bonita, ace by Roberto Chaidez.
And they're just going to keep it going. They're averaging like four serves before they get into another rotation.
Yeah, honestly, a very good streak if you're playing volleyball.
And honestly, I would call a timeout there because
Yeah.
you need to. You're down 12-7 when it's been like a 5-5, 5-6 type of game.
Yep.
And now you got to try to get back into that driver's seat, and it's going to be really, really difficult for Mater Dei to do that.
Definitely with that timeout as well. Your players aren't staying warm. They're getting a little bit locked up now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless their Mater Dei coach figures out a plan to perfectly counter Bonita, but I believe that's pretty unlikely.
But right now, I think we're doing good. I think we just got to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll make it to the promised land.
Some stats on Modern Day's record for the regular season. They actually started out with a 1-8 record, only winning 1 game in their first 9 games of the season. However, Bonita, I believe, posted a, let me see if I have the stats here, a 5-6 neutral position.
Ooh.
So not as bad. However, their win percentage is just a little bit under half.
Roberto. I mean, Modern Day just putting everything they have into this one to
Blocked
save
by
the ball.
Aiden McPherson just a little bit.
This is crazy.
Tipped over, not able to be saved by Zach Ugar. Good effort, though.
Dude, these guys are tipping merchants. This is pretty crazy.
I remember that from my year, calling everybody who just tipped over tip merchants. A little bit volleyball slang for you there from Dylan Hash.
Yeah.
The Hash.
These really are tip merchants, bro. I'm serious.
One thing I've noticed about Varsity is there really haven't been many cheers at all. I know at JV there was quite a lot of back and forth, a lot of energy. However, this Varsity bench doesn't seem to have the same amount.
13-9 is the score. And we have another quick stoppage of play after the timeout. I think the referees are going to converse. I see her walking to the middle of the court right now.
Looks like they might be going based off of rotation as she's bringing papers up just to check if they are in the correct rotation.
I remember that happening with Coach Ken. Do you remember him?
Coach Ken.
You had like his last year, bro.
Yeah, Coach Ken. He retired after my year. He was done with us. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he's awesome though.
Great coach. Looks like the referee's going back. Call stands.
You know, I hope Coach Ken is out there and he's doing good.
I've actually seen him quite a few times.
Really?
He has, I believe he has
Is he going
a
strong?
grandchild out at Otay Ranch. Whenever we have tournaments over at Otay or a game at Otay, I will see him in the crowd. It's kind of funny.
Okay, I might need to. I
Still
need to
going
see
strong,
him. Like,
Coach Ken. Received by Zach Ugar. Hit by DJ, set by Isaac, and that is a point for Bonita. Completely cleared him of the block.
pretty crazy.
That height, again, DJ is tall. I believe maybe 6'3". Really does give you quite an advantage in volleyball. Big hit again from Modern Day. However, he can't seem to get it in the court.
I mean, that was just hitting your driver in golf just with all your might on a par 3. I don't know what that was at all.
Yeah, that a lot of players in volleyball, you got to learn how to control it. Being in the front row, you can't hit as hard as possible because then you're just going to have it go out. Maybe in the back row you have a little bit of a better chance, but not in the front row like that.
No, they were aiming for the crowd, man.
16-9, Barron's lead.
Tips it over once again. Here's Isaac to Jamison.
Jamison Jones for the massive hit.
And he said, nah, this is how you really slam a ball.
Yep.
And put it in the perfect spot.
See that? You need to get the ball down. You can't just set it straight across with those hits. You got to get over the ball, not just on the side of it.
That right there is the Jamison special, for real.
Might be rare, but when it happens, it's quite a show. Great save by Roberto. Going to be sent over by Aiden McPherson.
Oh!
Blocked
What a
by
block.
Jamison. And it was in. Point Bonita.
That was a good point. You know, Jamison, he's streaky. He gets on.
Last year he was on varsity. However, it was quite common for a little bit of mess ups. Great improvement this year, though. I think coaching has done a great job.
Good hit. But
blocked by Jamison again. Seems like that outside player is having a little bit of trouble hitting again. Maybe scared, like as I said earlier.
I think so too.
Tipped over by DJ for the point for the Barons.
What a great one there.
Just spotting those empty holes where nobody can get to is such an important part of the game. As you see with all of these players in the front row, just tipping it over to the back corner to an empty hole where nobody can get that.
Back set.
Score is 18-9 Barons. Now 19-9 Barons.
Can't seem to get it over the net, so Modern Day, they're getting a little whooped.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate coming from a state championship.
I know, right? It's such a
You
fall
don't
off.
typically see it this quickly.
Usually it's like a few years, you know?
Yeah.
But I think I've seen that before.
Aiden McPherson up for the serve. And it is good. See
Tip
again.
Merchant.
Tip. I don't know why they didn't call that a lift on Jamison Jones, but hey, still point Mater Dei. That hit was out.
So here we go, 20 to 10.
Seems like points for Bonita now. Isaac will be serving 21 to 10.
He's getting ready to go.
See, again, you see that ritual of wiping their shoes. Gives them a little bit more grip, but not enough to really make a difference. It's more of just a pre-serve ritual that gets them in the right headspace.
It's like when you're taking a free throw and you dribble the ball 2 times, you know?
Or whatever. What does LeBron do you know?
LeBron does like a satanic ritual with like the chalk.
Oh, yeah.
That's
pregame
what he
ritual.
does.
Yeah, he throws the chalk up into the air, claps his hands. So, yeah, that's kind of similar to what these players do before they serve. Because basically every point is a new game starting. All right, serves clear. Isaac is up.
Isaac now.
And it is good. A big topspin hit for
I say
Isaac.
that's his perfect serve.
Yeah. Remember, Isaac's a setter, so he has to go all the way from that back row to that front row super quick just in case Mater Dei sends it over in one hit. And DJ hit that for a Bonita point, 22-10.
Here's the setter once again, Isaac.
Setting is one of the most valuable positions to volleyball. Just being able to get that ball placement in the perfect spot is so important, because if you don't have that ball in the right spot, your hitters will be off because they're trained to hit in one position and one position only, and they work from there. So if you're off, your hit's going to be off. Mater Dei up for the serve, 22-11. Seems like there's been quite a lot of delay of game from the ref. Not too sure why. It might be rotation-wise or book-wise. I know looks like the coach is coming over to check.
I think he's calling for the book there.
Ref is called for a review. If time does go too long without the top ref reviewing.
She's like this with her fingers.
Yep. If time does go too long, the ref does have to call a break to review, like as he's done now with his whistle. Hey guys,
we have a camera.
Looks like that far right corner.
I think so. Yeah. Okay.
I'm Quinn. That's Dylan.
I'm Dylan. Okay, that's cool. We have the camera.
A little bit sideways, but
we'll fix sussy
that.
baka, but it's pretty fire.
Bringing out the 2020 lingo. That's interesting.
Welcome to BVX 2020. So yeah, it's a quick timeout for everyone collectively. And it's 22-11. It's not even close.
Looks like right now the Barons are just kind of in the middle of the court devising a strategy. Their team captain, DJ, is probably saying, hey, guys, we got this in the bag.
3 more points.
Let's just keep up the energy, keep up the strength, keep up the effort. We got this. Looks like the referees are mostly talking about rotation on Mater Dei's side as the coach was reviewing. Mater Dei coach was reviewing that. So we'll see what the call stands as.
It's their first time, too.
Just got dapped up by Thomas Perez, number 8.
It's their first time living, too, bro. I'm dead.
Yeah, today we have a pretty small crew. Mr. Martinez alone in the studio switching for us. Thank you very much.
Love Mr. Martinez. He's the best. All right, 22-11. Bang. Bada-bop-boop.
Again, Isaac
Pow.
just manages to place those balls in a perfect spot, even though it's miles off from where he should be himself. Ball was dribbled off the top of Jamison Jones' head for an unfortunate point for Mater Dei. Those things sort of do happen. You got to keep your block tight enough, but also wide enough so you cover enough space. Because in case your block's too wide, that will happen. It'll get trapped in the middle and then bounce off your head like what happened with Jamison Jones.
I'm going to dribble your head off my kneecap.
Yeah. Serve DJ. And it is good.
I'm dead. What a shot by Mater Dei, honestly.
Great angle. Great hit by Roberto.
Almost hitting the lights there.
Yeah. Oh, and
Barely,
got it
oh
up
my.
with his foot. Amazing.
Oh, just to end it like that.
First big hit by Mater Dei, however. Point Mater Dei.
Joey Bonizike, bro.
Beniski.
Beniski?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Joey Beniski, varsity player. He plays middle.
He's a character, bro.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude for sure. We do currently have one injury on varsity. That will be Noah Sabal. Recently injured his ankle on a hike.
On a hike? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Dang. Zach Hugar with a little fumble there. Didn't get low enough to receive that ball. Kind of messed up his wrist.
What hike was it, dog?
He told me that he went on just up a hill that he saw. And there was no path. And on his way down, he kind of rolled his ankle pretty bad, sprained it. So he's on the injury list due to that.
Wow.
He also recently, like a week after that, got his wisdom teeth removed. So that might be the main reason for not playing. You do have to let those heal quite a long time. What is up with Bonita and Mater Dei? That was an ace for Mater Dei against DJ.
Very interesting. You know, for me today, I dropped like a giant metal pole, like a huge pole that I use for gardening.
That might hurt.
On my toe.
Yeah.
I don't feel my toe right now.
Seems like Mater Dei served before they're allowed to. Score is 23-16.
Oh, a makeup call. Let's go.
Yeah. Looks like Mater Dei got a little bit too excited there and served early. Looks like Coach Christian has put in Charlie Finch for the first time, as well as Caleb Mack. Maybe that's the reason. Never mind.
So Beniski.
I do want to add that Caleb is a member of BVX,
Is he in right
representing
now?
on and off the court.
Oh, he is in. Caleb Mack.
Serve was out. Point Bonita. 24-17.
So Zach now to serve and end this one here.
Zach Hugar does have a pretty powerful serve, but I do think he will call this one safe, going with a float rather than a topspin. Is not needed though, and aces Mater Dei. Point Bonita. 24-16. Actually, that was game point. 25-16.
What a
Lions
play.
take the second set.
Pretty easy there. We'll come back for the third and final set.
If you are a student looking to shape your future in the exciting world of arts, media, and entertainment, look no further. Among all industry sectors, arts, media, and entertainment stands out, providing a wide range of career prospects, including design professionals to stage performers. The AME pathways go far beyond honing a craft. They cultivate teamwork, communication, and creative thinking abilities that are indispensable in most of today's workplaces.
At Sweetwater Union High School District, our commitment is to offer students exceptional work-based learning opportunities that prepare them for both higher education and careers in this ever-evolving industry. Our AME programs comprise of a diverse array of pathways, including design, visual, and media arts, with courses in photography, film, game design, and digital media.
We also provide performing arts pathways for students to explore theater and dance, as well as production and managerial pathways, which cover technical theater and music engineering. These programs are designed to equip students with the tools they need to excel in most of today's workplaces.
The AME pathways serve as your portal to a future full of creativity and innovation. Whether your dreams involve stage, screen, or any media-related career, Sweetwater Union High School District CTE programs can transform those dreams into reality.
Reach out to us today and begin an exciting journey filled with opportunities in the world of arts, media, and entertainment. If you would like more information regarding the pathways offered at your school, ask your counselor or visit our website, ccr.sweetwaterschools.org/CTE.
Bonita 2, Mater Dei 0. If Bonita wins this last set, they take the entire game.
So just firing off what's been happening in this game so far. Bonita Vista's up 2 sets, and Mater Dei, they got none. They got nil in it.
Both sets, Bonita has won by quite a few points. First set, I believe, was 25-12. Second set was 25-17. Quite a lead for a volleyball game. Typically, you see both teams at least in the 20s in those final moments.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
So in this third set, right? In this third set, does it end at 15? Or
that would
does
be,
it go to 25?
So
they would only be in the
JV,
5th set.
Yeah. Big hit into Aiden's face. However, he's got right back up. Okay, so to answer your question, for JV, because they only play to a maximum of 3 sets,
so it's only the maximum
that third
set.
set would be to 15. However, for varsity, if they go to 5, it would be to 15 points. So this set will continue to go to 25 points.
Okay. Good hit.
Hit by DJ. Big hit once again.
Here
Blocked
we go.
by Isaac, received by Zach Hugar. Big hit by DJ.
Wow.
Right down and point Bonita.
That was a line drive. Really riding the line there.
Getting the so if you're playing an oppo position, you really have one of 2 hits to make. That line hit or an angle. That line is pretty tricky because typically you'll have a blocker there right there, and to get into that little gap is pretty difficult. However, DJ did well.
Blocked, but out of bounds.
Point for Mater Dei. Score is 2-2. Received by Roberto. Hit by DJ once again. Seems like it'll be received by Mater Dei. They got it over. Amazing angle hit by DJ. That went right along the net. Point Bonita.
Here we go, DJ number
up
7.
for the serve.
You know who he is.
Everybody does. Little pre-serve ritual. 2 bounces on the floor.
Oh, the jinx, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It happened before.
Can't say too much.
Can't say too much, huh?
All right, that's point Mater Dei. Score is now 3-3.
Oh, that looks far.
That was in.
Just
So,
the right spot.
Score is
man.
now 3-4. Mater Dei leads.
3-4. I really do have to try to talk to volleyball, huh? About the scoreboard on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know exactly why that happens, but we'll get it figured out eventually.
Oh, what a block, but goes over for Bonita. So now, Quinn, Mater Dei is kind of playing with everything that they got. They haven't been tipping as much anymore, trying to play for
they're really
tricks.
getting through those blocks. Bonita might be letting off the burners just a little bit. Scores now 3-5. Bonita trails by 2. And shout out to Dr. Salazar, as you can see on camera right here, supporting the school as always. And tooled off by Joshua Manalagad, point Bonita. Score is now 4-5.
And that's a good hit because it works. You know, you have two blockers and you hit it to the right side. It's okay if it's out of bounds. It's going to hit the other person's hand and be a point for Benita.
Yes. That'll be a point for Mater Dei now, so it scores now 4-6.
I'm not going to lie, Quinn. What's been hurting us right now in this set is our serves. We've been missing a lot of serves.
Yeah, as you noticed in the earlier sets, we got almost. Yeah. Serving does require a lot of energy. That was tipped out by Mater Dei, point out. Benita, 5-6.
Very, very out. So here's DJ with it once again.
Looks like substitution on Mater Dei and Benita.
6 is going to walk out.
Joshua Manalagod going out for Thomas Perez going in. Thomas will be serving.
Here's Thomas Perez now.
Pre-serve ritual again, bends over, bounces it just a little bit. And it is good. Thomas again with those amazing serves. Big hit by Mater Dei, just got through that block. I saw that gap, it was going straight at me. You really got to make sure to close that block.
5-7 now. Bonita Vista trailing by 2, and Mater Dei's libero is going to be sending it over to Roberto by Isaac. And
big hit by Roberto Chaidez. Almost gotten by the Mater Dei libero. However, it is not enough.
And you know what? I love the effort. Okay. Go and get that ball.
Diving, jumping, anything just to get that ball. It's basically a super hard game of don't let the balloon trip the floor.
Almost saved.
Again, you can see that dive by Thomas Perez. Not there just yet, though. Score is now 6-8.
Seven now. Looking over. Zach receives to Isaac. Isaac with the set forward. DJ smoked it. So now it's going to be Aiden with it. And if we can get these sets right, we can definitely win this game. Thomas to Isaac. Isaac and DJ. A little too much on that one. It's going to give Mater Dei the point.
Yeah, and it might just be an energy thing. Kind of getting over that ball, jumping high enough to get over it requires a lot of energy. And seems like the Barons might be tiring out just a little bit.
Here's number 6 now. Looking for it.
Here's received by Roberto Chaidez, a little bit off. Set back to DJ. It was blocked by Mater Dei. Point Mater Dei.
And Dr. Salazar passing it back. He's dribbling it, showing the basketball
skills. Maybe he just blessed that ball.
Oh, he blessed it? Like Jesus?
Yep.
That's awesome. Should make an Instagram post, but with Salazar, like Jesus.
All right, that's another point for Mater Dei. Seems like they're just coming back intense. Score is now 7-11. I like 7-11.
I love 7-11. 7-11 is awesome.
Slurpees.
The Slurpees are fire.
Just amazing. Oh, point Bonita Vista. Jamison hit that overpass right back to them.
So now DJ is going to serve. And this is a good chance to get us back into that driver's seat at an 8-11 game.
Isaac now up for serve. Score is now 8-11. Too bad no more 7-11. Would have liked something.
No more 7-11. It's over.
Yep.
Number 10 sends it over.
Great serve by Isaac once again. Just that raw power he gets into it. Received by him.
To Zach.
Hit by DJ into the block, however. He just can't seem to get around him this set. Not sure if Mater Dei subbed out a few players or if they just came back with a new fury after that last set.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the Barons.
I think it's a good timeout. We definitely need to get back into the driver's seat. As I keep saying, we got to
Coach Chris
back
is giving
into the
him
lead.
a talking to right now, it seems like. I mean, I'm sure he's not too upset. They won the first 2 sets with as a breeze.
No, he's not upset.
But you definitely do want to keep that energy coming. So it looks like actually we do have 2 injured players. That is Noah Sabal and another Aiden. Aiden has been injured since the start of the season, actually, hurting his ankle.
Aiden McPherson?
Or not
Aiden Sunga.
Aiden Sunga, hurting his ankle during tryouts and has not been able to return yet. However, he was on varsity last year. That pretty much earned him a varsity spot this year.
I remember. Hi.
He is another libero, so that kind of puts a lot of pressure on Zach Hugar as the only
I'm, like,
libero
staring at the
on the
camera.
team. Hey, guys. Yeah, looks like game is about to start again.
DJ.
By DJ. Set back to Joshua Monolagod and a hit through. Hits the roof. They countered it. Received by Roberto. Good hit.
Oh my!
Back to Roberto
Sending it
again.
all the way back to him.
Hit by Joshua Monolagod. And it's received again. Wow. And that's going to be point for the Barons. What an amazing point right there. A lot of energy and a lot of effort. Seems like that timeout might have reinvigorated Bonita Vista.
That's for sure. DJ now with it.
Let's see if he makes this over. I believe he will. And it is. Went for a little bit of a safer serve than usual, but that's reasonable considering all in all.
Isaac. Did Roberto.
Back to Roberto. Big hit. However, Mater Dei receives it. Tipped over. Tip Merchant.
Tip Merchant.
Hit by Joshua Monolagod. It was
that
back
was
on the
perfect.
Mater Dei side.
When you
Point
see
Bonita.
it dribble against his chest, bro, that's the best part. When it dribbles against his chest against the net.
Score
Here's DJ.
is 10-12 currently. DJ up for serve.
Have you ever been to 10-12? It's like 7-Eleven, but in Canada.
Oh,
I'm lying, bro. It's not a real thing.
I was kind of like,
I know,
what's
right?
going
10-12? What?
I'm pretty sure their 7-Eleven is like Tim Hortons or something.
Right.
So,
Bro said 10-12. Oh my god. Yeah, 10-13.
Barron's got to keep this energy from that timeout going. Received by Zach Hugar quite well. Set to Roberto. Sooled incredibly hard out. Point Bonita.
Zach with it now.
Zach again for the serve.
In
Libero.
the pink shoes.
He also plays for Coast Volleyball, one of the premier leagues in San Diego County.
Interesting.
He plays on the year of his age. He is 17, but he started playing when he was 16, which is a little bit abnormal. Score is 12-13. Barons are making a comeback. Tipped over by Mater Dei, however, and that is a point. Score is now 12-14. Serving Mater Dei now. And it is good. Received by Zach Hugar perfectly. Hit by Aiden McPherson into the roof. They got to make sure to get that ball right.
The ref doesn't even know how to respond to this roof.
Sure how
it's
to call
not made
that
for volleyball.
Yeah, that's a little bit difficult when it is received and
interesting.
it bounces out off of a block.
And the referees are going to talk it over once more.
I'm expecting them to most likely just replay the point.
I think so too.
Yep. So score, or actually, they gave Bonita the point. Score is now 13-14.
Really?
Thomas Perez up for serve.
All right, here we go.
Thomas again committed to UCLA. Not for volleyball, though. Big hit. Taken by DJ, and he's going to send that back over.
Back at you.
That is an incredibly hard task to do. Point Bonita. Looks like Mater Dei just fumbled the ball a little bit.
And the tip merchants trying to get it done once again, but not when you put it right, literally out of bounds, bro.
Bonita sure has come back quite a lot. It is now tied. Quite a feat.
Tomas.
Another point for Benita. Dr. Salazar got a little startled there. We got the ball up. Looks like he's recording, supporting our Bonita Vista Barons.
Oh, yeah.
Always at every single game. It's amazing.
Salazar's the GOAT.
Big hit. Got through the block. Point Mater Dei.
Yeah, 15-15. Isaac.
Hit by Ed McPherson, however, that is out. Point Mater Dei. Received by Aiden McPherson, set by Isaac, and hit by Aiden McPherson again.
Nice.
That is what we call a slide route.
DJ with it to Isaac and looking for Roberto.
Big hit from Roberto. However, it was not enough for the tool. Went right back. Point Mater Dei.
Just sent it right back at us.
Again, Aiden McPherson for redemption. The Mater Dei did get it over, however. Very lucky on that. Roberto Chidas with the big hit. Point Bonita.
What a hit by Roberto.
Keeping it close.
Dude, for sure.
You know what? I kind of like it. It brings a little bit of energy to somewhat what was boring game earlier.
I'd rather have it end with Bonita Vista and like a close like one-on-one shoot, man.
However, this does show Mater Dei's adaptability despite their losses from last year. Hit up by Isaac, sent across court.
You know what that means, right? It just means they
DJ.
have a good coach. They have a really, really good coach.
I believe their coach is new as well, Point Bonita.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
don't know then, bro.
Their head coach for Varsity being a sort of Asian dude. I did see him earlier. I'm not sure maybe if he got moved down to JV or he just had to leave early for today. That coach I do know does coach at Point Break, which is another club team, kind of the starting out club team. A few of my friends have played there. A lot of people actually have.
Oh, I remember Point Break.
They're one of the, as you would say, big three.
Yeah.
Big angle hit by
crazy.
DJ, an amazing feat. Hitting that tight of an angle shot is incredibly difficult. You basically have to rotate your body mid-air or go from a very sideways approach, which is not normal. Kind of throws you off whack. Serve Aiden McPherson, it is good. Big hit from the middle on Mater Dei. That was not expected whatsoever. Point Mater Dei. It is tied once again.
Dude, you don't see it often, but when it happens, it's real.
18-19, Mater Dei is up.
Up in the air.
Good hustle by Roberto, though. Score's now 18-20 Mater Dei. I'm getting a little bit worried here, Barons.
Yeah, gotta win
Big
this
hit
one.
by DJ. It's Point Bonita Vista, however. Good job. Bring it home for us, boys. Serving up now is Isaac, our setter. Pre-serve ritual again. Wiping the shoes, kicking the feet, bouncing the ball. Hitting it twice, or just once. And a big toss for a top serve. Big serve once again. Isaac really brings that power.
Isaac.
Good hustle there, diving for that ball. That is the libero's job, however. He just got back in from being out of rotation. Kind of needs to warm up just a little bit. Score is now 19-21. Getting a little close. A lot of support here in the gym for the Barons. Random parents kind of cheering out. Big hit by Joshua Managad. It is sent back over a tool. That is an amazing tool. Wasn't even blocked. That was received and sent over.
So 20-21 Mater Dei.
Dioran Ayres up for the serve.
Dioran, it's pronounced?
Yeah, that's his full name.
Dioran Ayres.
DJ for short. His sister, Anasia Ayres, also played on the varsity volleyball team for women's the past 4 years. She graduated last year. one of their star players as well. Seems like that bloodline sure does have a history of volleyball. Score is now 20-22. I remember that year. Over by Mater Dei. Set back up. Roberto with the hit. Oh, tip. And it's back over on Bonita's side. Joshua Malagod. They couldn't block that. And point Bonita, 21-22.
So just neck and neck all the way through, huh?
Yeah. When things like this happen, my heart starts just to race a little bit. You get, because volleyball is my sport. That's what I used to play. I love it a lot. Yeah, I care about it quite a lot.
It's very fun.
It's my football.
Coming to Bonita.
Josh Monroe with the tip was sent back over. DJ got that back up. Set to Roberto. Not hard enough of a hit. He tried to tip it. Didn't really realize it wasn't enough power, and it got put back down onto Bonita's side.
So that was kind of a cluster of multiple things happening at once.
Yeah, I was trying to analyze
I was
it.
like, how many hits have they had?
I couldn't talk fast enough.
Right.
So it looks like 2 points away for the set point on Mater Dei side. Lots of cheering for him to kind of distract him. Bonita out of rotation, however. That'll be a point for Mater Dei. That is upsetting.
It's 21-24.
Looks like DJ's going up to talk to the ref to see who's out of rotation.
Oh, man.
That can hurt you. That is something you need to learn in volleyball. It might just seem like the players are standing in a random spot. However, they are not. That ball was
No
in.
way.
That was right on that line.
You gotta be kidding me.
Looks like we will be going to a fourth set.
Oh my.
We'll see you in a little, Barons.
That's pretty huge, bro. All right. Quick break.
All right, welcome back, Barons. Seems like this next fourth set is about to start. It is now currently tied 2-2. Barons won first two, it is 2-1. Barons won first two sets. Mater Dei just won the last set, 20-25, I believe. No, 23-25, a very close game. However, first two sets were won by Bonita, 25-12 and 25-16. Quite a difference.
So we're going to see how this one differs from the last set, the previous one. Honestly, I think that Bonita Vista's just going to smoke them entirely, and it's going to be like 25-14.
I'm hoping so as well. Bonita might get reinvigorated with a lot of new energy from that loss.
For sure.
And push that into Mater Dei for the win.
So I think Mater Dei with the serve. We got a little 10 seconds.
Yeah, I do believe it'll be Mater Dei with the serve because they started out first, and this will, or no, actually, it should be Bonita's serve because Mater Dei did start out, and we are on an even set number. Unless refs don't realize something. Nope. Bonita serve. Looks like Aiden McPherson will be going up. Just over, and that's an ace for the Barons. Great way to start off the set. Might have not been intentional, but always welcome.
Aiden now.
Again with a great serve.
Good receive by Mater Dei.
Tipped.
Tip merchants.
Again, they figured out that tipping is Bonita's weakness.
They're
maybe.
even tipping on receives, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Typically
Aiden.
in volleyball, it's considered etiquette not to tip all the time because really it's not all that fun.
No, like you just won't be liked in life.
Yeah.
Like you won't get a job, like a career. It's very detrimental to your life. It's horrible if you're a tipper, bro.
I mean, if you want to tip fast food workers and restaurant workers, that's fine.
That's 100%
But in volleyball,
okay.
I don't know about that.
I always tip
Yeah.
at
20,
fancy
15%.
restaurants and stuff, at regular restaurants.
Swing and a miss by Jamison Jones, and set went over the net. DJ was not able to hit that.
Even when I'm paying my homies back, I leave a tip.
The score is now 1-2. Mater Dei leads. And that is a good hit for Bonita. A touch on Mater Dei's side, so that'll be a point. Bonita tied 2-2. Seems like some mom from Mater Dei is a little bit upset about that. And
it looks
the
like
ref
the
is telling her to
referee
be
is,
quiet.
yeah, you're right, Quinn.
Looks like the ref is
Oh,
going
look,
to ask
it's our boy, and Sally.
to kick that person out, maybe.
I need Sebastian Navarro to zoom in on this. He's not zooming, and I'm trying to make eye contact.
Looks like the Mater Dei coach is going to sit next to that woman to keep her under control.
Oh, that's smart lifestyle. Hey, so that could bring momentum to humans in life, but it looks like it's 1-2 now.
They should add the point.
I don't know. That's
Call
weird.
still stands. Looks like Joshua Monaga was a little bit late getting on the court there. Bench got a little upset, had to yell at him.
Uh-oh.
Seems like tensions are rising a little bit high right now.
Yeah, you can't lose this game.
Serve Isaac. Great serve again. Big dump from Mater Dei.
We can't
Point
let
Mater
Mater
Dei.
Dei get hot. This is not good.
Score is now 2-3. Received by DJ. Set back to DJ. Big hit.
Wow!
Got through. It's received by Mater Dei, however.
Tip. Tip. See, bro, you can't hit the tip.
Zach Ugar unable to send that back over on a pretty easy ball. However, it does happen sometimes. Looks like he's laughing it off. No
Yeah.
worries.
Wow, already on the way.
Score is now 2-4. Barons trail by 2. Let me correct that. Score is now 2-5. Mater Dei is on a run right now.
So they're making like cheers and such, trying to seem prominent in life, but they're tippers at the end of the day.
Yep. Did they really win? Nah.
No.
Big hit by DJ again, like the beginning of this game. Let's keep that back. Score is now 3-5. Bonita, 3.
Now here's DJ, Dioran. He's ready. In the air.
Tipped again, out, however. Dang, I don't know how you tip a ball out from middle position.
Right, I don't know what's going on. It's kind
That
of
is
crazy.
quite Yeah.
They're tricksters, you see? You
Yep.
see the people, like, the libero was, like, jumping, bro, in the air and, like, putting in, a starfish sign, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Tip
Look at the
again.
tip. Do you see
Bounced
that?
off Jameson's
Do you
own
see
head.
that?
Ref called net on Roberto.
Like, Quinn, it actually gets to a point. Like,
Looks like the ref will be talking to a player. I'm not
he's
sure
like, bro,
what
you can't
much
tip
about.
at the net like that. That's OD. That's what he just said, I swear to you. Oh, yeah, let's be quiet so we can hear what he says.
Yeah, I can understand him though.
He said, I'm officiating, and I don't know. That's all I heard, to be honest.
Seems like it might have been directed towards the coach. He just used a player as a messenger pigeon, like medieval days,
Oh, was the player the messenger?
or a very short game of telephone.
Like telephone?
Yeah, a three-person line of telephone. That doesn't really do all that much.
Oh, that's funny.
Score is now 4-7.
Oh, what a
up
set,
with
man.
Isaac's fist.
Hey, I say if you want to win this game, you got to start tipping.
Looks like that ball was. Oh wow!
Like, you got to be kidding me, bro. It
Just
gets to a point.
a
Like,
crazy,
that's crazy.
tip by Modern Day. It looks like they love their tipping. I mean, I think they tip well at restaurants too.
Bro, this
if you
has
catch my
got to
drift.
be illegal in some form or way.
Blocked into his head by Caleb Mack, a BVX member. Very nice. Point
Hey,
Benita.
it was a good swing, but
Caleb single-handedly bringing Benita back. To
right
the game.
now, bro, this is crazy.
Zach
Modern
Agar
Day, I
up
don't know
for
who
the
they think
serve.
they are.
I mean, hey, if that's Benita's weakness, might as well utilize it.
That is true.
Tip again.
That's all they're gonna do. We gotta
Tooled
start. We gotta
off
start
of the
tipping.
block.
Oh,
Seems like
God.
they did a slight. It was more of a hit rather than a tool into the block. Point Benita. Score is now 6-8. Almost got that 6-7 right there.
So a 2-point deficit here. Here's
Serve
Zach with
Zach
it.
again. It is good right over that net. Big hit. Sent up by DJ. It's perfect set. Hit by Aiden McPherson. It is out, however. Point Modern Day.
Crazy hit, but 6-9. Just serve it, bruv.
Big hit by Caleb Mack. Point Benita. Let's go, Caleb. BVX representation. However, coach is subbing him out already. Might have been due to rotation, though.
Yeah, had to be due to rotation. Great play, though, by Caleb.
Score is now 7-9. Still in a 2-point deficit. Thomas Perez up for serve. Great serve once again, just barely over that net.
Dude,
Tipped
they're
over
backwards
again.
tipping. This is
They're
OD.
bringing out like the next level.
This
like,
is like crazy, bro.
that's like level 20 Mafia boss.
This is another level, bro.
Big hit by, who was that?
I don't know.
Roberto
Maybe DJ
Chaidez
Roberto.
for a point for Benita. Brings them to a 1-point deficit now. Joey Beniski making faces at me. Trying to get me to laugh.
Joey Beniski is a mini Conlon Merton. That's you, bro.
Thomas Perez with an
You're a mini
unfortunate.
Conlon, bro.
Thomas Perez with an unfortunate serve into the net. Sorry, I got a little distracted with the mini Conlon.
It's not a diss.
All just friendly banter.
Bro, he's such a character, bro.
Hey, it's Joey. What can you do about it? Aiden McPherson hit through that block. Joey cheering for him, getting very engaged in that game.
Oh, bro,
There's
that's fire.
There's the Joey cam.
That's
Point
fire.
Benita. Modern Day let the ball drop. Score is now 8-10. Still a 2-point deficit. There's Joey if you're wondering what he looks like.
Yeah,
He
that's
is number
fire.
11. He has not gone in this game. Seems like a timeout has been called on Modern Day's side. They're getting a little bit worried about Benita Vista catching up. Score is now 9-10, a 1-point deficit actually.
So it's been a great game so far, in all honesty. But Bonita Vista just trying to get back into that driver's seat with only a 1-point deficit, like you said. It's very possible.
Yep. Dioran Ayers and Aiden McPherson both taking a water break.
Yeah, it's a
currently.
little water break.
Always got to stay hydrated when playing sports.
What I want to say, though, is this game very, very neck and neck. And I did say that Bonita Vista was going to just smoke them like 25-14.
It was seeming like
But
that
right
in those
now,
first 2 sets.
Right now, it's just it's very, very neck and neck.
Yeah, I agree. I agree too. After that last set, I did think that it was going to be a little bit tighter of a game.
Right?
With
And
that,
now
looks
it's
like
very
Bonita's
close.
breaking, and game will resume soon. Modern Day's done with their timeout chat time. But, however, Bonita did use that as their own talk time as well. Roberto Chaidez up for serve. Will he get it over? Maybe.
Here's Roberto.
Float serve, got it over. Good job. Hit from the outside. Almost received by Zach Ugar. Just shanked it a little bit. That is unfortunate.
Dude, they're rage baiting with the tips. Like, they're hitting it really hard, like right there, but then they're also just tipping, which is kind of crazy.
Kind of mixing it up, catching us off guard. Not sure when we're supposed to block hard or be ready for a tip. That is a great strategy. Aiden McPherson hit it with, I don't know what happened there. He swung and hit it with the backswing of his hand on accident, and that was called a lift because he hit it with his palm.
Dude,
Volleyball,
the ref could have called so many other lifts.
Looks like that ball was in. Point for Bonita. Score is now 10-12.
In the air.
Tipped again. Right into the block. However, Bonita received that well. Hit by, roll shot by DJ. Hit over.
Isaac.
Seems
One
like
left.
the Modern Day fans are kind of getting into it in the stands. However, point for Bonita Vista, 11-12.
Great points so far. Here's Aiden.
Aiden again with the serve. Really bringing Bonita back.
Oh,
Good
come
job
on.
by Jamison Jones. However, it is put back. Hit by Dioran Ayers.
Keep it going.
Blocked. Point Bonita. Looks like number 4 went into the net. Score is now 12-12, tied. And McPherson up for the serve.
Aiden.
Served out, however. Unfortunate. You really can't give those points up with that serve.
Yeah, like I said, and like you say, it's going to come down to the serves most definitely.
Yeah, just keeping that streak going is super important. However, Modern Day hasn't been too well with that. Let's see what goes on now. Maybe they're going to play it a little safe, as I thought. Yep.
Left.
Hit by DJ.
DJ.
Blocked
Oh, wow.
and tooled out. Point Bonita. Tied again, 13-13.
That was the best block I've seen from Modern Day this game, and now Isaac is going to walk up to bat for this serve.
I like the baseball.
Yeah, baseball
lingo.
correlation.
Up
Speaking
to
of
bat.
baseball, we just had a walk-off about last week, I think, on Thursday or Friday, and it was a great game. Ended up winning against Grossmont, I believe. I think.
Some great news. On the other hand, my car has been in the shop for about a month now, and Kia has been begging me for some papers, and I finally got it to them, and they're going to give me a new engine for free.
Really?
Yep.
That's like the one thing that's like the most important about the car.
It was
on.
under warranty because it was under 100,000 miles, and it was starting to rattle and lose oil, and they didn't know where it was going. So, point Modern Day, however, but new engine. Good me.
Wow, that's low-key method, Quinn. You got a new engine. That's fire.
Score is now 13-14. Modern Day up by 1. Thank you.
Here we go now.
Jack Hugar.
Barely
It's a
over. I
DJ
mean,
barely over. Sent
can't even
back
get a
over
setup.
immediately. Hit by Caleb Mack. And point Bonita.
Ooh, Caleb
Looks like
coming
Modern Day
through.
also went right into that net. Big shake on that net from that last play.
Caleb's been playing great so far. When he was subbed in last, he got a point. Now he got a point. Keeping this Barron team alive right now.
I hope Coach keeps him in.
Yeah, he's been
really
playing
bringing
pretty
us
good.
back.
All reliable. Here's DJ.
This is Caleb's first year actually on varsity. Last year was on JV.
Oh,
Big
what a
hit
block.
blocked by DJ, or Roberto Chaidez, correction. Blocked by Caleb Mack. Point Bonita. Good job, Caleb. You're bringing Bonita back.
So now we're taking the lead, 15-14. Great plays by this Bonita team right now, and DJ is going to serve once again.
Indeed. Pre-game ritual, wiping off the dirt on the shoes, gives him a little bit more grip on that serve. Will he top spin or float? Looks like a float.
Oh, can't keep it.
Tip into a dump by Mater Dei. Not sure how that works, but hey, it worked for them. 15-15 tied.
Dribbled off Caleb's kneecap. I've been waiting to say that all day, and I already said it earlier.
You've been thinking about that all that
No, I
specific
said
line?
it earlier. It's my favorite line.
Big block against Jamison Jones. That puts Mater Dei up 1 point.
Oh, I just laughed at something, bro.
Looks like DJ's telling all the players something. I wonder what. Maybe it's a new tactic.
Mater Dei with the lead now. So just back and forth, back and
Roberto
forth.
takes that first big hit by Caleb. Went back. Isaac just sent it over just to get everybody back in position. Blocked by Roberto.
Off the fingers.
Back set by Jamison. Back to Roberto. Tip. Using their own tactic.
You
against
gotta
them.
beat them. If you can't beat them, join them, bro. Actually,
In the sense of tipping, yes. I don't
in
know
the
if we'd
yeah, I
want
don't
to
know. In
join
the
Mater
sense,
Dei.
yeah, no, definitely not. But in the sense of tipping is what I was referring to.
Yeah. Seems like Zach Cougar for the serve is good, and an ace for Zach Cougar. That puts Bonita back on top, 17-16.
So back and forth this game is. Okay, Zach time.
Zach Cougar for the serve. It is good. Set to the outside, and it is out. Big hit by Mater Dei, however, it is out once again. They had that issue earlier. Bonita, 18-16.
Here we go.
Big hit, Mater Dei. That block just was not up there. A little bit late on the approach. Score is now 18-17. Barons just fumbled the ball again, giving that tie back. 18-18. Getting a little bit close for comfort here. I don't really want to go to a fifth set, I'll be honest. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, a fifth set would not be ideal.
I got homework to do.
We don't want to lose this one.
Big hit by Ed McPherson into a tool for a point to Bonita. Puts them back on top, 19-18. Looks like substitution. Thomas Perez for Caleb Mack once again. Thomas for the serve. Seems like Coach Christian might not be as confident with Caleb on his serves and subs Thomas in for him. Serve is good for Thomas Perez. Mater Dei unable to return it. Kicked it with his foot into his face. That's a point for Bonita. Score is now 20-18. Thomas Perez up for serve once again. Seems like some commentators are making a little bit of noise just to distract him.
Good there.
Set a little bit off, forced them to set a free ball over. Set again off on our side, forced them to not. Isaac with a hit. That's our setter. Dump. That might be a reach.
You gotta be kidding me.
Point Bonita. Point Bonita reach. So that will make the score 21-18. Very good. Thomas Perez.
What does that mean, bro?
I believe that is because the other side, far left of the gym, has pizza on their bench, maybe for the Mater Dei team. Big hit by Aiden McPherson.
Oh.
Point Bonita. Score 22-18. Seems like Mater Dei has called a timeout. A little bit nervous about this rise in energy and points scored by Bonita. DJ Dior and Ayers coming over for a water break.
Yeah, great timeout now. Just got to talk to each other about this one. Keep this one going. Keep this one going, and honestly,
Indeed.
I think we just got to see a lot more of the things that we have, you know. DJ's got to come through. We can't miss serves. Serves would be bad.
Definitely not. Seems like Thomas has kept us on a pretty good streak right now. However, I do know a tactic that a lot of coaches do use is calling a timeout to ice those servers.
Yeah.
Get them out of the flow. So we'll see in a second here. Looks like Thomas is stepping back. We're waiting for the ref to blow his whistle to allow Thomas to serve.
And it'll be time.
And that is calling everyone back from the timeout. Coach Christian seeming a little bit relaxed, but also a little bit tense. He tends to hide it quite well. Thomas Perez up for serve. He's got the green light. Great serve again by Thomas Perez. A lot of power into that. However, I do believe if that player on Mater Dei did not receive it, it would have went out. And it's sent over, blocked. Jeez. Great, honestly, great block by Mater Dei. You read that well.
It's a close game.
Score is now 22-19. Barons lead by 3. Joey Beniski also getting a little bit excited.
Bro, he's like, what is he doing,
He's
bro?
mimicking Zach's backflip. If you guys didn't know, the varsity team's pregame ritual is for Zach to do a backflip in a circle. Point Bonita, great hit by, I don't know, somebody. Scores now 23-19. Barons 2 points away from winning the game.
So we're definitely going to try to end it here. 2 more points,
Roberto
and hopefully
with
we
the
can end it with
serve.
Roberto.
Roberto does have a pretty powerful serve if he chooses to go topspin. However, he chose to go float on the safe route. That to me looked like a double from the libero on the Mater Dei side. However, ref did not call it. Set was just a little bit too far out, hit the antenna, and is called point Mater Dei, 23-20.
3 points separate them, but 2 separates a victory for Bonita. We'll see what happens.
Bonita has a pretty strong lead built up for this late game. I think they will take it. Tip into it. Tip hit by Aiden McPherson was not successful. Set by Isaac. Big hit by DJ. Returned immaculately, however. Hit by Mater Dei. Aiden McPherson. Big hit. It is in. Point
What a
Bonita.
hit.
1 point away. 24-20. Bonita leads.
Hey, great one by him.
Aiden McPherson, our saving grace. Received by Aiden McPherson.
One
set
more.
by Isaac.
One more.
Hit by DJ. And it is in. Barons take the game.
What a game by Bonita Vista, taking it 25-20 in a 3-1 victory. Mater Dei only getting 1.
Seeming like Bonita maybe will get that pizza. Probably not. But
Well, I doubt it, but
they wanted it.
we'll see one day.
All right.
So it's been a really great game, Quinn.
Thank you,
and
Dylan.
It's Dylan Hash,
Quinn Nikris.
and we are signing off.